MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 5 of the American League Championship Series between the New York Yankees and the Cleveland Indians. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your Cleveland Indians.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
You know, I'm excited to watch Justin Upton right now. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
Rick Vaughn gets the call in Game 5 of the series. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, his last outing, he gave up 4 walks. Now, sometimes I think you nibble on the corners when you need to. I just thought he didn't have good stuff or good command. So we'll see what the command and execution looks like in this game. All right, here's how the Indians line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. I want to look at their outfield play. Man, they have been so good, but the left fielder in particular, he catches everything. Sure-handedness, and he throws to the right base and hits the cutoff. He's just fundamentally sound.
Leading off tonight for the Yankees, third baseman, number 26.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And the pitch. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Boy, and it's a good night for the old hot chocolate here. 46 degrees at game time. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, and the leadoff man is gone to start the evening.
In the second spot tonight, right fielder Adrian Feliciano.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Well, Matt, strangely, Ricky's going to be in trouble for the hitter, so he's frustrated. Now, as a hitter, you're saying get the ball up, but he loves to call the ball up. You don't want it up that high, though. He loves to call it that high, and you may see somebody turn around and get in his eye and start screaming at it. Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit and the box scores, but man, that ball is hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself if he stays consistent and keeps that approach.
First pitch on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Runners on first with one down. One and one. Here's a look over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Runner at first here, one man out. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back safely. Two-one, here it is. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
Runners on first with one down. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the runner moving here on that 3-2 pitch. With only one out, but this guy at the plate swings the bat really well, so it's likely he'll put the ball in play if it's a pitch worth swinging at.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
Batting fourth, first baseman.
Stepping in, Clay Haywood. First pitch coming, here it is. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Two out with the man at first. In front of the changeup there, as this is chopped foul at home plate. From the belt, the pitch outside, the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early and the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Yanks leave one. The Bombers kept off the scoreboard in the first. Indians coming up. Lots more to come, just getting started on MLB Network. Time now in Cleveland to take a glance at the Tribe's starting lineup. HR, how do they go about winning an AL pennant here at home?
Matt, have you seen this guy throw? Ooh, he is electric. What do you got to do against him? I think you got to attack him early. He's just too overpowering. His stuff is electric. He's got one of those great power arms that we'll talk about for years to come. You got to take it to him before he takes it to you.
Steve the Bambino has the ball for the 5th game of the series. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, he pitched 7 complete innings last game, Matt, so very impressive young man. And now he's got a chance to back that performance up again. Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Yankees. And yes, they are moving all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics, and they really move players around playing the percentages. You'll see that a lot in this game today.
Stepping up now, Catfish Tanaka. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Left fielder, catfish Tanaka.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Now a fastball up around the shoulders, but it's strike three called and a questionable first out of the inning.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Standing in now, franchise Sawyer, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Slider, but that's below the knees, and it's 2-0.
Well, back-to-back sliders, and he missed on them both. So now you got to really think he's probably coming with the fastball, right? Challenge somebody, meet.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Well, this is an unusual start to an inning. I mean, 3 straight strikes to the first hitter, and now 3 straight balls to the next. I can't figure it out.
Ready with the 3-0 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Well, he made a nice adjustment. That was a nice pitch right there, 3-0. Now puts the count 3-1. That was the same pitch he threw 2-0 and missed on it and got the ball called.
Here comes the 3-1 pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Pitch on the way. Skied into straightaway right. Feliciano is right there as he takes it for the second out. And with 2 gone now, let's take a look at our up-to-the-minute playoff tree. And as you see there, the winner in this series will have most of the country rooting against them as they'll take on the Chicago Cubs in the World Series. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And this is fouled back and out of play.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Hit down the line at first. Hayward gloves it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Indians go down 1-2-3, and this is still a 0-0 ball game.
Leading off for the Yankees, second baseman, Angelo Arizari.
Into the windup and the pitch. A changeup over the inside corner.
Hey, not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 2-2 one more time. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Sawyer backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
Batting six.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop out. Well executed pitch there.
And that misses for ball 1. Upton waiting. Now the 1-0. Just a tick behind for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Outside, 2-1. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss. Shot fouled over towards the coaching box. No score here as we play inning number 2. Swing and a liner. Foul.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
And he got him.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
In now, Marvin Yamaguchi. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And that one misses upstairs, 2-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Cold strike on the change, 2-1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And this one misses for ball 4. And the Yankees get a base runner here with 2 away.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Digging in the switch hitter, Robert Gibbons. Here comes the first pitch. This one is fouled away up to the concourse area. A runner on first with 2 away. Line drive to center field. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for the Yankees. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now to the plate, Juan Rodriguez. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Juan Rodriguez.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
Well, he got away with one right there. He hung a slider to this guy in the middle of the order and got away with it. You're feeling good about yourself right now.
Ready on 1 and 2. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate, and he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Batting fifth, third baseman, Jack Perky.
Stepping in, Jack Perky. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
What good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Sitting 3-0 right here. I wouldn't be surprised to see him turn him loose and give him the green light.
Bottom of the second here with no score. And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
Settling in now, Carlos Guillen. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Now a move over to first and a dive, but he's back in there. And again a throw, and he'll dive back in safely. Runners on first with 1 down. Runners off for second. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw. Perfect throw, and they got him at second.
very well could have been a hit-and-run attempt there. You kind of have to make contact for those to work out. He didn't, and his teammate was hung out to dry at second.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. High in the air out to center field. Yamaguchi waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Indians fail to score. Will move to the 3rd with no score. So coming to the plate, Justin Cloutier. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the 3rd.
Justin Cloutier.
Now a fastball to start the 3rd. That misses. It's ball 1. Pitch on the way. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1.
3rd baseman, Brock Holt.
Digging in to try it again. Brock Holt, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And that pitch catches the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. 3rd inning, no score to this point. Weakly hit to 3rd. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The batter, right fielder, Adrian Feliciano.
Striding in once again, Adrian Feliciano. Into the windup and the pitch. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this 2-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up the very good middle part of the order to do some damage after all.
Line towards center field, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. So a nice job there by the 2-hole hitter to extend the inning for the middle of the order.
Well, we've always known this guy was a good hitter. You knew he was going to come out of it eventually. Here's another multi-hit game. It's not one hit that gets you out of it, but the multi-hit game. Maybe this is the signs of things to come.
Digging in, Bobby Maddox.
He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Now a throw over, a dive, but he's back. First offering on its way. Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
Here comes the 0-1. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir.
Well, he got what he's looking for. He just got out in front of it right there.
The 0-2 home. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike, and the inning is over. The Yanks leave one. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Striding into the box, Willie Hayes. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Hayes.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
Weak chopper up the line. That's a foul ball.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Into the box, Rube Baker. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. Indians still in search of their first hit of the ball game. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Darren Eddy will be next. 3-0 count. Here it comes. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2. Bottom of inning number 3. 0-0 our score. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
Stepping in now, Darren Eddy, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Looking at the first pitch for a strike, then takes a swing, and now you find yourself down 0-2. He's just got a battle. Spread out, get ready to swing at anything close, and make sure you don't get called out on a 3rd strike.
And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Clay Haywood comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
2-0. Strike called. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And that one right down Main Street.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the 4th inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it. I just wonder if they're going to make an adjustment as the game continues.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Standing in now, Angelo Irizarry. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here comes the 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Just got a piece up the line, but it gets foul. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Batista is underneath this one, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder, Justin Upton.
Here's Justin Upton now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Upton waiting. Now the 1-0. There's a changeup over the outside corner. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And that one stayed up a little high. The 2-1 on its way. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Well, there's another hit by him here in the postseason. You talk about impact players. This is how you impact the series, the way he's been swinging the bat.
Into the box now, Marvin Yamaguchi, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And low, it's a ball and a strike. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
Sliced hard down the left field line. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And he is in there.
A little two-out rally going on right now. Back-to-back base hits, and now your runners at first and third. And let's see, maybe they'll try to steal a run here. And there's a lot of things that can still happen with 2 outs in the inning.
In now, Robert Gibbons, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Looking for a third straight 2-out hit and a run in the inning. 1-0 count. Here it is. Smoked on the ground left side. And a base hit as the run will score from third and the Yankees score first. It's 1-0.
Oh, they're playing small ball this inning, Matt. Back-to-back singles.
Catcher, Justin Cloutier.
Into the box, Justin Cloutier, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And that one stayed too low apparently. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Lifted in the air out to center field. Hayes giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Yankees forced to settle for 1. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Yankees 1 and the Indians 0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Catfish Tanaka. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Here's the pitch. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game. Right now, though, you got 3 balls here. Maybe this will be the leadoff walk that gets things going for them.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Called strike over the outside corner.
You definitely don't want to walk the leadoff hitter of the inning, and he's done a nice job of coming back. He was down 3-0. Now we're sitting 3-2. I think he's got the confidence now to throw another strike and see what happens.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And there's the first hit of the game for Cleveland.
Well, here he goes again. Here's that guy, a leadoff base hit. He's having a nice postseason. He is really locked in right now.
Franchise Sawyer.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And the runner will get back standing. Stepping in now, franchise Sawyer pitches a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Some managers treat the postseason as a time to be aggressive, and that's exactly the case here. They had the speed burner on the move, and it worked out nicely for him. Just got to drive him in now.
The 0-1 on its way. And that slider's almost in the dirt. No runs, just one hit. No errors to this point for the Indians. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball, 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Shin high fastball that time, ball 3.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. 3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
He's set, and the payoff pitch. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Holt is there for it. He's got it one away.
Now batting, right fielder, Sammy Batista.
Now batting, Sammy Batista, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. 1 out and a runner on second base. Fouled back. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. From the belt, the pitch, and the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box now, Juan Rodriguez, and a slider bounces, and that gets away. And over to third now is the runner.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Ball and no strikes. Here it is. And this is going to be a foul ball. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Swing and a liner. Foul. Ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. Working for the punch out and the offering. And a slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. Here comes the payoff pitch. The slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike, and the inning comes to a close. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Here's Brock Holt now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Brock Holt.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. The high fastball is in there. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Close pitch, but just a bit outside. He wanted it, but it's 2-1. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. And he gets a piece there and chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Digging in once again, Adrian Feliciano. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
Nobody out, runner on first. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way, and this one gets away. And costly as the runner will move into scoring position now.
Designated hitter, Bobby Maddox.
Ready for another shot now. Bobby Maddox. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. First pitch on its way. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
I really like that pitch right there. The batter will tell you everything. You get a late swing right there on a fastball low and away. That means that's a great located pitch.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. 1 out and a runner on second base. High in the air into shallow left center. Calling for it, Tanaka. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Up next for the Yankees, first baseman, Clay Haywood.
Digging in, Clay Haywood. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0.
I think he wanted that pitch right there, but you know what? He's been throwing the ball real well tonight, and he's been getting a lot of favorable calls from the umpire, too.
The 1-0 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. To his left, Sawyer. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. One left for the Yankees, but they lead it 1-0.
Leading off with a Tribe, third baseman, Jack Perky.
Into the windup and the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Boy, Matt, we're watching him have great success on that exploding fastball at the top of the zone. And I'm telling you right now, you can't catch up to that. It looks great to you coming in, but you have to get your bat in the position to get on top of it. And it's just too hard to do all those things and think you're going to square it up.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Ready for another chance? Carlos Guillen, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. The windup and the 0-1.
Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And a waste pitch there, 1-2. And tough fastball to lay off on 1-2, but he did, and it's 2-2 now. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. 1 out, nobody on. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. Willie Hayes waits on deck. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. And Upton's got this one. 2 away now.
Center fielder number 00, Willie Hayes.
Into the box, Willie Hayes comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
2 out, nobody on. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is one pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Tribe. They trail this one 1-0. Ready for another chance. Angelo Irizarry. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
Irizarry.
Now here it comes. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. Now here's the pitch. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. 1-1. Here it comes. And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
High pop up. And there's your first out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Justin Upton.
Digging in and looking for more, Justin Upton. A hit in 2 tries so far. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Change up low. 2-0.
Clearly, they're not trying to give him anything to hit, are they? I mean, everything's away, but he's sitting 2-0. Let's see if he extends and maybe looks outside to drive something.
2-0 pitch on the way. Outside. 3-0 now. And he gets the call there. 3-1. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And he misses ball 4.
Now batting, the center fielder, Marvin.
Ready for another
Yamaguchi.
shot now. Marvin Yamaguchi. And after that quick walk, is it fair to wonder if this starter is beginning to show signs of getting tired?
Yeah, that could be the case, Matty. Sometimes you just lose your focus, lose your command, but it'll be real important for him to get it back as this next hitter walks up to the plate.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Yanks held in check, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Digging in to try it again, Rube Baker will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that quite frankly has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Fastball in there for a called strike. And now a pitch on the way. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there. And now we're late in the game. He continues to pound the outside pitch. And it's really working out for him.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Ready on 1-2. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the 6th inning.
Well, he fell behind 0-2, and this is really the personality of who he is. He didn't give up. He continued to fight and gets a base hit when he gets the 2-2 count.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Darren Eddy. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's set, and the pitch. And a ball, 1-0. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with one swing.
Here's a look over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Lifted in the air out to right. Feliciano over to his left. Makes the play, 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, left fielder, Catfish Tanaka.
Digging in once again, Catfish Tanaka. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Now a throw over to first, and he'll dive back in. From the stretch, pitch out, nothing doing. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And that's in there for his strike, 1-1.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
Now a move over to first, and he'll get back in safely. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2.
I love how aggressive he is. He's just attacking the zone with the fastball. Here it is. Now he's at 1-2 count, and really he can go anywhere he wants now.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Runners on first with 1 down. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Prior to the 3-2, we'll look to first. Just keeping him float. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, franchise Sawyer. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Well, the Indians have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
0-1, here's the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. A 1-2 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Now batting, right fielder, Sammy.
Ready once again, Sammy Batista. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
Hey, the guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high, so this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour. A ball and a strike.
Matt, this is where I like this guy pitching. First and second, he's got 2 outs. He's got himself a little bit of a jam, but now he likes to paint the corners. Watch him fight himself out of this situation.
2 down, runners at first and second. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Baker is on his way home and to score the runner from second. And the run will score all the way from first. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Well, maybe the tables have turned a bit. Earlier in the game, the pitcher had his way with him, but he wins the battle this time and in a big way. 2 runs on the board as a result.
In now, Juan Rodriguez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Irizarry has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Game 5 moves to the 7th inning now. It's the Indians 2 and the Yankees 1. back here in Cleveland. It's on to the 7th now in game number 5. But before the inning gets underway, let's fill you in on what's happened with our game summary. Roger Mascara is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Roger Mascara.
Robert Gibbons will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Action going on now in the Indians bullpen as they have a left-hander up and getting loose. And this is fouled back and out of play. And here's a slider, strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
So digging in now, Justin Cloutier. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. A strike, and it's 3-1. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Now batting, third baseman, Brock Holt.
Digging in, Brock Holt. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Oh, and he breaks, and they've got him picked off. They slap the tag on him, and he is out at second base. Now here it comes. Swing and a high pop-up to the left side. Perky is over, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Down in order go the Yankees. Our score remains 2-1. Kevin Quackenbush gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Kevin Quackenbush.
Striding in once again, Jack Perky. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Third baseman, Jack Perky.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Well, with both starters out now, and we got a really good game here. It's clearly a bullpen game, but this is why it's so important to have that depth in your pen, because you're going to run into a lot of games like this.
And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now. Now here's the pitch. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. The 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting. Designated hitter.
Standing in, Carlos Guillen. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing hard liner to left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Stepping up to the plate, Willie Hayes. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far.
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up.
And that's high for a ball, 1-0. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Matty. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, with seeing I single could be all it takes to push a run across.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And that one finds the target on the outside corner. 2-2.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Foul back. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Standing in now, Rube Baker, as he'll send a ground ball down to 3rd. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Indians leave 1. They still lead it 2-1. Milton Kraft has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Milton Kraft.
At the plate, Adrian Feliciano is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat.
Adrian Feliciano.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Comes set and the 0-1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
The 1-2 pitch. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And this is fouled back and out of play. The 2-2 one more time. Hit hard on the ground at first. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
Now that's a big base hit. Late in the game, you're down one. You got the leadoff guy on now. The rest of the way, it'll be interesting to me. How are they going to manufacture? Will they bunt him over to move him into scoring position? Will they hit a gapper? Let's see how they score this run. They can possibly push him forward.
Stepping into the box, Bobby Maddox. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball one. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be two? Back to first, and a costly at-bat there as the possible tying run is erased on the double play.
Well, they got the tying run on base, but one ground ball later, and it's gone. He's going to be frustrated with himself after that.
Into the box, Clay Haywood. Sends that one out of play for strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Here's the 1-1. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there.
Oh, he saw that changeup really nice. He just wasn't able to keep it fair.
Another try at 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Here's another 2-2. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Yanks held in check. They're down 2-1. Miguel Chacin is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Miguel Chacin.
Into the box, Darren Eddy. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Darren Eddy.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. The pitch. And oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Hey, they teach kids the same thing they teach pros here. When the ball is coming in tight like that, you don't open yourself up to it. You turn your back and absorb the blow. The thunk sounds a lot worse than it hurts. At least that's what they say.
Into the box now, Catfish Tanaka. He enters this at bat 1 for 2 with a walk. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Throw over to first. Don't want to forget about it. He's set, and the 2-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Taking all the way, it's 3-1 now. Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Here comes the payoff pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Feliciano racing back, and it's gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His first homer so far in the series, and the Tribe have opened it up to 4-1.
The home crowd has really come to life here in the bottom of the 8th. They know as well as anybody that a 3-run lead this late in the game is awfully tough to overcome, especially on the road.
Now batting.
Stepping in now, Franchise Sawyer, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 0-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
Well, it's awful difficult, Matt, to hit when you find yourself down 0-2, but particularly when you haven't even swung the bat yet. Now you're in protect mode, and you haven't taken one swing.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at-bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
So coming to the plate, Sammy Batista. Into the windup and the pitch. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Well, no one really likes getting plunked by a pitch, but as long as it doesn't do too much damage, most guys will take it any day. A free pass can be a big deal if the guys behind you can make it hurt for the pitcher.
At the plate, Juan Rodriguez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First delivery to him on the way. The high fastball is in there. Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back in. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Now a throw over, and he'll be back in standing up. Runners on first with 1 down. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Just a bit low, ball 3. Jack Perky is on deck. Perhaps sensing he's going to look to first, and the runner back easily. Runner at first here, 1 man out. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Up next for Cleveland, third baseman.
Stepping up now, Jack Perky. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. 2 out with the man at first. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Runner breaks for third. Pitch outside. The throw. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. That fastball that just misses inside.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Here's the 3-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Indians get a couple of runs here on the strength of this 2-run home run. Last chance coming up here for the Bombers. It's now 4-1 in favor of the Indians. Ken Hoover comes on
now
from the pen, hoping
Indians,
to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Ken Hoover.
Now at the plate, Angelo Irizarry. And obviously they'll need a 9th inning rally here if this series is going to make it to a Game 6. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Ball 1.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. Now the 1-2 pitch. Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
Due next is Justin Upton as he gets loose in the on-deck circle. Now the 3-2 pitch. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Hit in the air out to center field. Hayes sprinting after it. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Justin Upton.
Here's Justin Upton now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hard hit ball to short. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
Now this was crazy. He throws a fastball by, and then he comes back with an off-speed pitch. My question is, why are you speeding up his bat?
Yamaguchi.
In now, Marvin Yamaguchi
as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
The 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. To second for 1. Cleveland rocks, and the Indians are going to the World Series.
Well, congratulations to them as they're now the American League champs. They're going to celebrate tonight, and then they're going to have to refocus for a run at the ultimate prize, the World Series trophy. Can't wait.
Not a lot of runs put on the board in this one, but here's a guy that found a way to make a difference. He's the tops player of the game.
Yeah, he really made it happen with the bat in this one. You see here, 2 hits, and 1 was a long ball, so he has to feel pretty good about what he did here.
For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been the American League Championship Series.
Final